Experience. Welcome back to the Girlfriend Experience with your hosts, Deidre, Brandy, and Danielle. We hope you enjoy the experience.
Hey, girlfriends. Welcome back to the experience. Hey, family. How y'all feeling this week? I missed y'all. Couldn't wait to come in here and talk to y'all. How y'all doing?
I'm feeling good. What about you, Brandy?
I mean, I'm okay. This cold weather. I was up and the cold weather brought me back down.
I don't mind the cold weather.
Last week, when I was talking to y'all, it was 83 degrees. This week is 53 degrees.
Look, last week when I went back and looked at the tapes, you was nice and moist. I was like, oh.
So this weather's crazy down here.
I was 30 degrees today. I need that little bit of spring back.
Me too.
Yeah, tell me about it. Just a little bit. Well, girlfriends, guy friends, bro friends, let us tell you about our new line dancing party we are having on April 26th. We're going to be doing all the dances. We're going to do that cowgirl dance. We're going to do the boots on the ground. Some oldies too, Jerusalem, and some other stuff. We got a whole brunch package for you too. Only $25. It's at the Tinley Tea Cafe. Now, normally they have a brunch on Sundays and they charge $40. But since the Girlfriend Experience is coming in and we're hosting, we asked them to bring the price down for us, make the price of available, not available. What do I want to say? Make the reasonable for our girlfriends that are going to come in and line dance with us and have a good thing. We'll have gifts, prizes for the best dressed and the best dance, and other things we'll make up. But come out, come support. April 26th, we'll be there dancing.
Where them fans at, ladies? Bring them out.
We like them girls in the... Come on, help me out with the words. We like those girls with the daisy. Oh my God. So yes, make sure you come and support. You got to use the girlfriend's discount code. Follow our page, like our page in order to get that $25 deal. Got to be following us to get that deal.
Sure do. All right, so let's get into it.
Got my Philly gear on today. I'm chilling back home. I miss it. Got to represent my Sixers. Beanie Siegel.
Tell it, D. Y'all, family, we all think alike, except for the one over there with the pink on. We be like cheering on each other because the Phillies hat is on, and I got my sweatshirt sitting over here, but I was like, I'm a little hot, so I'm just going to
like you're having side conversations.
Not at all. Not at all. Well, let me ask you, Brandy, do you own any Phillies or 76ers?
The who? The 70 watts? The free tickets? The $2 tickets? Nah.
Don't do them like that. Their tickets are $7.
Not my team.
Do you own any basketball gear? Okay.
I lost my edge. I don't know what happened to me.
You don't even own Eagle stuff, do you?
No.
Don't cancel us. Don't cancel us. Don't cancel us.
I live in a bubble all of a sudden. I don't know what happened. I used to be very into sports and basketball and know all the teams and the players and all the color waves of the sneakers. I don't know what happened. Somebody whitewashed me.
I seen all the girls rocking the New York baseball caps and stuff like that with their outfits, class it up. I said, well, I'm not from New York. I'm not going to rock that, but I definitely rock the P. And I went looking around all town for this when I was home. I searched high and low because I wanted a certain color. I didn't want that red and blue. I wanted black because most of my stuff's black.
The red be hot. I like a red Phillies hat.
No, it was blue with a red P.
Oh, yeah.
What did you want?
The old school one is the red one with the white P.
Yeah. That's what I like. I like the burgundy. Like, I'll rock a burgundy, but most of them was blue with the P with red. I was like, I don't like that.
No, they have a red and white one too. We have one upstairs.
They
It's not
probably
mine,
do.
it's my husband's, but I couldn't get one for myself because it was all gone.
Mm-hmm.
But let's talk about our Real Housewives of Beverly
Ooh,
Hills.
they've been hot. The Real Housewives been hot this week.
So I'm going to start off with the ones that are going out. They're done. They're actually just on their second reunion thing. I'm going to start off with Beverly Hills. Now, I know you sent me something saying that it was a post saying that they were on hiatus or being paused because of the last season.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to find out more information about that and I can't
I
find
couldn't
it
find it
anywhere.
either.
So I'm not quite sure if that person was conjuring up. I think it was a Bravo account, right? It was like a reality T or something.
I
I
think
can't
so.
quite remember. But I did find out that Garcelle left.
I'm
She's done
sad.
with the BS.
Mm.
Because they did her dirty.
They did.
And I see that the lady with the sunglasses from years ago was coming back. Oh, these are $25 sunglasses. She was a weird lady. She's supposed to be coming back. I guess they're desperate. I don't
What's
know
her
what it
name?
is.
Not Lisa
Her
Rinna.
name,
Is it Lisa
her
Rinna?
name is no, her name is like Dana. She was there for one season. I think they ate her up. She left, and now she wants to come back. Now I don't know if Boz is coming back. Did we hear anything about her?
I did see a post that she made on Twitter or some social media account where she was wishing a farewell to Garcelle, and she was saying, "I wish we was able to work together longer, that we could coexist. Coexist. I wish you nothing but the best." It was real classy, like, but I know you was doing Garcelle dirty behind the scenes,
I
but
do too. I believe that.
it was real
Yes.
classy. You cleaned it up for the world, for social media, but the
Yeah.
people that know.
Yeah. I definitely agree with you, D. I was like, I don't think she is a soft landing for Garcelle. I think Garcelle tried to befriend her and try to and
Mhm.
just I guess her wanting to be friends with Dorit and the other side and all that other stuff and not nobody got time for that BS. We know who Dorit is. She has showed us year and year and year after. We know who she is. She ain't here for us really.
No.
Now she got this lady that's a boss that kind of feels sympathy or empathy for her, and she just happened to be a black lady. But I don't.
And that's
I
all up
think
her thong, up her butt like a thong.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, the bitch can dress. That's the only thing I give Dorit. She can dress. That's about it.
Yes, that's it. So yeah, I think they were coming after Kyle a lot in the reunion because saying she's a liar, she doesn't share a lot. Which yeah, you can see she's keeping her lesbian girlfriend or lesbian ways away. We want to know. We want to know this side of Kyle.
Exactly. I mean, you might as well, because your husband's running around town spreading it wide and dropping the love.
No, Kyle. It's like Kyle. Everybody was supporting you. I thought out in your group and outside for the most part. Like her husband's been out mingling for seasons.
With a hot younger girl. Their kids' age. Their daughter's age.
So I mean, it's time for you to have your fun, and now she's just keeping it under wraps. I don't know. Maybe it's her daughters that she feels like she's there. I don't know. But then did you hear something? I don't know if you guys watched it, but somebody asked. I think Andy Cohen asked how Kim was doing. She fell off the wagon and was really badly down and out. They said that she moved to Florida to get some help, and now she is doing better than what she was doing, but she's not doing great yet. So I was like, oh my gosh.
What are their names? What's their maiden names? What sisters are they?
Richards.
The Richard sisters.
Richards.
They some crazy bitches. Kathy Hilton. I mean, I think they put her on that show to clown her.
Yes. Yeah. Well, they put her on the show to probably bring another type of viewer in.
Right.
They know she's goofy.
She's a clown.
I think it's because she's so rich and she does what she wants.
Mm-hmm.
And she doesn't really know how to mingle well. So she's just off on the side doing her own thing, and exactly, the camera's catching all her goofiness, and it's just the weird. Oh, she was Chinese. Remember, she said she was Chinese.
You do watch this, Brandy?
I haven't watched it in years. I know Kim and Kyle.
I'm saying she's sitting there taking the eyeshadow, putting it on as lipstick, and her sister's telling her it's lipstick. She said, "I know. I'm just trying to do this."
Oh, and then she was brushing her teeth with the eye.
Yes.
The mascara thing.
Girl, the thing that you clean your lashes with. Yeah. Brushing her teeth with that. I mean, it's like almost like she needs to almost go into a home. Something's not right up there. The lady is not right. She walks down people's fashion shows, don't care, down the middle of the aisle, on vacations. I mean, it's just, and I mean,
no, Deidre, I think she also normally, like, she has a handler. So normally somebody's getting everything for her. You know, give me this, give me that. And then when she has to get her own stuff, it turns out badly.
I mean,
you don't have that handler with her.
It's horrible.
Yeah. But it's fun. I like it.
The Hilton sisters need to get their mom. She needs some help.
I don't hear much from the other Hilton sister, Nikki. I always kind of liked her better than the other one.
I don't. I like Paris.
Yeah, I don't.
I tell you why I like Paris.
Okay.
One day I was bored. I don't know why. I watched a documentary on Paris. And Paris is actually bad. She was a problem child. And everything.
I watched it.
Okay, so everything she does is the front. That's not her real voice. Paris is really ghetto.
She was ghetto. Her and Nicole Richie looked like they was getting high, drinking, having a ball.
Yes. Paris is the black sheep.
That she has a special needs son. I came to love Paris.
I don't watch Atlanta, so oh god, I hope this isn't a spoiler alert. I'm trying to wait until a couple.
You haven't watched it?
I told y'all I like to binge watch, so I was trying to wait for a couple more episodes to get out before I watch it. But go on.
How? And talk about people getting ate up. Kenya and Britt Edie have been going at it. I didn't think it was that deep, but apparently there's like some beef that they've had ever since Kenya saw her at Shamia's party and questioned her about her ring. And is this the first marriage, the first ring, blah, 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 blah. Britt thought it was shade and they just haven't been getting along since. So they went to a party that, oh gosh. Danielle, you watch it? They went to a party, the older lady that's on her, that's married to the basketball guy.
Oh, no. The new one. The new one.
The new one with the bad wigs.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. They went to...
The one that she said her nose is from the 90s?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. What is her name? She's married to an old basketball player. He be out there. Well, he used to be out there. So she had a dinner party. Kenya kind of shaded her a little bit. And Edie just took it too far. You don't know who I am. I take it to the streets. I'll bring my pistol out. Like, just went straight hood. So Kenya was highly offended. Everybody was highly offended. Everybody felt like she went too far. But it seemed like she acknowledged it and she was going to apologize. She was bringing flowers to Kenya's opening for her salon that has been in the works as long as she by Sheree. She comes in, Kenya immediately puts her out, would not accept the flowers, and then Kenya proceeds to show enlarged pictures of her from a private detective. Pictures where she was a video girl. I forget what the other pictures was, but the one that really blew everybody's mind was apparently she had a picture of her giving fellatio. Now, we couldn't see the pictures because they were not facing in our direction. How did you miss this? This has been all over the place all week.
I told you I didn't want to, spoil it for me, so I've been skimming over it.
So basically all the ladies kind of like trickled out, highly offended, really felt like Kenya took it too far.
Right.
And then the backlash is that Kenya is no longer filming this season.
That's why she's not filming.
But Kenya was a
Okay.
video hoe, so I don't even know why she acted like that.
I know. I don't think it was a big deal until she put the fellatio pictures up.
Okay.
I think she probably could have got away with it all until she put the fellatio pictures up.
I meant to send y'all. Speaking of that, I meant to send y'all a photo of everyone that attended Miss Faith Wallace. Is it Wallace? Miss Wallace funeral.
Oh,
They look good.
They were all in black. I think you did.
They look good.
They did. They look.
I'm glad to see Little Kim and Faith getting along now. Only took 30 years.
Mm-hmm. Danielle, let it go.
Yeah, yeah. Let's move on. I'm just looking through the lyrics.
Are we finished talking about Atlanta?
Oh, so what do y'all think? A lot of people are outraged because Britt didn't get any repercussions for threatening Kenya with a pistol, while Kenya got repercussions for, I guess, showing porn.
Okay.
So do we agree?
No, I don't like. Well, she wasn't threatening anybody. She was just saying, "This is what I got."
Yeah.
But could that be could that be called like a? It's not cyberbullying, but it is maybe some type of intimidation. But the person was saying, "Don't make me pull out my pistol."
Yeah, like I feel like either one of them could have been arrested.
I agree.
If they filed charges.
Yeah, I don't think that's too much. That's too much. That's what I tell people at work. That's too much with the pistol. That's going too far.
It is. It is. It is.
And then people were bringing up. Remember when Phaedra or Portia accused?
No.
Rape? Who was it?
It was
It
Phaedra.
was.
Phaedra told Portia that Candy and Todd wanted to have sex with her, and they poisoned her drink, or was going to poison her drink to have a threesome with her.
People brought that into play and said there were no repercussions for Phaedra or
but it
whoever.
Was. I think that's why Phaedra got kicked off the show, and that's why she's just now able to come back because Candy's not there.
Right. That was it. It was at the reunion. I remember that was the time I used to watch, and I remember that coming out at the reunion.
So Phaedra did get Phaedra lost a mini coin when it came to reality show after that. She suffered.
They just put her on a little timeout.
Mm-hmm.
We'll bring her back.
I know, because she's good TV.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But Kenya is too. That's what I was saying. I was like, who? We don't even know these other ladies on the show. Who are these people? We want to see Kenya, Phaedra, Portia.
But for a long time, they've been saying Atlanta needed a new lineup. So that's probably a reason to get rid of her. They've been saying for a long time that the ladies are old. And they wanted to bring some fresh faces. So that probably fell right along with what they were trying to do. I mean, I haven't watched it yet, so I can't clearly, honestly say. You watched it. Do you feel like it's a fresh face? It's interesting. What are your thoughts?
No, I don't feel like there's anybody interesting on there. There is one girl that I kind of like. She's Britt's friend. She dresses cute. She's a cutie pie. But other than that, there's not much to her storyline but a divorce, and now she's got security and she owns a waffle. Like there's really nothing interesting going on except for Portia, Drew, and Dennis.
Okay, so you got 5 people. You're gonna revamp the show. Who would you put on Atlanta Real Housewives? Let me see. Your 5 or my 5.
I'm going to completely revamp it.
I mean, don't have to be new people, but just like out of new, old, past. Who would you put on the show?
I would definitely keep Kenya.
Okay.
I would definitely keep Portia. I would definitely keep Phaedra. You can bring Kim Zolciak back because her and Croy got divorced, so I know she got some. She always has some tea going on. Bring Kim back. I do like Candy and Todd. I feel like there's just always something going on with them. I know she's probably outgrown the show, but I mean, there's always some type of scandal going on with them. Who would you do? I know you're bringing Nene back.
You know Nene's my girl. Nene's top 5 because Nene's going to get...
Oh, wait a minute. I got to bring my girl Peter back. I got to bring my girlfriend Peter back. Bring Peter back.
Yes.
Mhm.
So I got Nene, I got Sheree, because those two is gonna go at it all time. I want Kim, but I want the Kim with the synthetic wig, not the new Kim. I want the old Kim with the synthetic wig. I'll take Portia as well and Shamia.
Mhm.
I haven't watched it, but from the little clips and stuff, Shamia seems like a good time.
It does seem like a good time, and I think there's going to be drama there with her and Portia. So I think she is going to turn out to be a good time.
I just really miss Nene.
These new ones ain't it though.
Nene reminds me so much of myself. Like, she just don't say what she wants. She's always clocking. Bling, bloom, clock, clock. Bitches is mad. Bitches is haters. I love her energy. But
Yeah.
Nene needed to bow down. That's one thing that I don't agree on. Honey,
Yeah.
be friends with Andy so you can get your coin. Why you let Andy stop your coin?
Mm-hmm.
She thought she was over him. She thought she was
Exactly.
doing
And you
it.
can't, you always gotta keep a white minute. Your tuck.
And we see nobody's bigger than the show because she can't carry a show by herself. It's the group dynamic that we like. Because Nene didn't have much drama. Nene was clocking people, but outside of her son being crazy, she really didn't have that much of her own story. It was her drama with the other ladies.
Girl, when Greg borrowed that money from the gay man, honey,
Okay.
he set it off up in there.
It's a little bit of a story, yes. That was a little bit. But I would have loved to go through all the body work with her. Like, let's do it together, Nene.
When she was dating that white man, that rich white man on the beach.
Yes.
I said, oh,
let's
honey.
do it together.
Okay, so
wait a minute. Oh, go ahead. Finish asking your question.
Oh no, I wasn't asking the question. I was gonna move on, but go ahead.
Well, what about the husband? So remember, I sent y'all that TikTok where the guy said there's definitely two husbands on the Real Housewives of Atlanta that are down under.
On the down low.
We know it's not Shamia's husband because the African man is not doing anything like that out in public.
Well, the two pictures that was sent, I agree. That one instantly, I know.
Wait, I only saw one picture.
Wasn't the second one Rick Ross?
Well, he nobody's husband, is it?
Oh, I don't watch it, so I didn't know. I thought maybe somebody was dating Rick Ross.
No, that was an old picture. As soon as I Googled Brit,
okay.
then stuff start popping up. I see where Kenya got the juice from.
I said, Rick Ross, did he? I get it.
Rick Ross.
I said, Rick Ross, did he? I get it. Meek Mills, common denominator.
Them big cheeks. Don't do that to Rick. Oh my God!
I don't like that picture in my head. That's that.
Picture with the satin shirt on, with one buttons and the cheeks spread. Picture that.
His Miami silk shirt, his boots, walking in the Diddy party.
God, I can't figure out who the other one was. I just can't.
Look, he gonna have to tell us. Oh, unless it's in the comments. I don't know.
I did read the comments.
Who?
Portia's ex, Dennis.
Didn't somebody say in the past he was in the bestiality? Is that the right word?
Okay, so it's him then. All right, we got it. Check.
God, Dennis.
Because it's nobody else. Kelly's husband, we don't see. She's divorced. There's security. Charles Oakley's the former basketball player. Child, it then came out. Them two don't even live together. Y'all have to watch the show.
How many episodes are out now?
He lives in a condo. She lives in a house. So much stuff is coming out this week. Sheree was spotted with Peter out and about.
Stop it.
I ain't seen that clip.
No, what's she doing with Peter?
I think I did see that.
And they asked Cynthia on one of those Bravo interviews, like, what did she think about Sheree and Peter? And she didn't have no words.
When
It's like
Sheree
doing
was in
anything.
Philadelphia, I will never get there. And Marlo, that's why I didn't put you in my top 5. Marlo ate her up. She said, "Oh, why you in Philly? It's so dirty. Get up out of Philly. Get yourself out that cafe. Get on the next thing back to Atlanta. Why are you in Philly chasing after that dirty man in that dirty city?" I said, "Marlo, that's too much."
Sheree got a taste of that Philly love. That's that classic Philly love right there.
He did jail talk to her.
See, oh, you know what? I did finish watching the show. I was kind of a snoozer at the end. Like I
What
was like,
show?
9 Miles, the river.
the river.
Now we
Philly.
can name that show so many different shows.
I know. I just don't know. It just doesn't have a right name.
It doesn't. It should have been the Dirty Kensington. None of the
Child,
Dirty
the
Kensington.
8 Mile, the Long River.
It doesn't match for what it's supposed to be. Like the cop show, a Philly cop show that's centered around Kensington and the drug walkers and the standards.
I told you.
It doesn't make sense.
It painted Kensington to be this big, nice, peaceful place where you can have raise a family and have kids and programs for kids, police programs. Like,
nobody slumped over. They needed about 16 people just slumped.
Yes.
They had nobody slumped.
Yes.
I mean, even when she went to go visit the camps, and people were sitting there, the people in the camp should have been like this.
Yeah, exactly.
They could have hired me. I could have did a little
Yeah, we ain't see no open wounds. We should have seen the skin down to the white meat, fingers hanging off. See, that's how the YTs be getting caught up. They watch that. Next thing you know, they buying the house off the internet. And they moved into Kensington. Think it's a nice place to raise your kids.
Let's talk about Sean Kingston and his mom, which I think I had on the last agenda, and I forgot to talk about Sean Kingston and his mother found guilty for wire fraud. Did anybody hear anything about that?
No, do tell.
Yeah.
This is not the first time.
What, for Sean Kingston?
The mom.
Well, yeah, I know the mom got some pass, but
so you know, if the mom got the pass and they getting Sean now, this is just probably the first time he's getting caught.
So it said that Sean Kingston and his mom was charged for orchestrating a scheme that used fake wire transfers, and they were acquiring luxury items like jewelry and cars, electronics, and all that stuff. It was a total up to about $1 million of stolen goods. The federal sentencing for both him and his mom is scheduled up for July 2025, and the penalty is up to 20 years. Sean right now is out on bond. His mom is in a clink because she had passed.
She a repeat offender.
Oh yeah, so she's already there. He's out on bond. He has someone in his family that was able to put up their houses in Pennsylvania. How about that? They had some houses in Pennsylvania that they put up a bond. I think they needed like $500K and bond. So I just thought that was crazy. Then a lot of people said, well, he should have took the charge for his mom, and that lady got a pass.
Yeah,
I can see.
No, I'm making money. I'm a star. My mom will take my charge.
Yeah. Man.
No, I can see what they're saying. I kind of get it. If she didn't have charges, and if they got into this together, maybe he could have been like, Mom, look, we could do such and such. I just need you to do this and that and this. I don't know how it went down, but if my son's pulling me into something, nigga, you gonna take this damn charge. I'm not taking it.
It seemed like it might have been the other way, though.
No, but now when I read the background and read the mom, and I was like, oh, the mom. Yeah.
And let me tell you something. I love my mom, but I'm not giving up this coochie for my mom. I'm not doing it. I'm not going. Only if she was innocent and got wrapped up with me would I take charge.
That's what I'm about to say. If you pulled her in there and said, Mom, I need you to do this. That's what I'm saying. That's the only reason. That's the only way I could see the son taking a charge or the child taking a charge if he orchestrated. And I just need you to help me do. Kids sometimes, not even kids. It could be husbands. I just need you to do this. I need you to do that.
Listen, I got so much more life to live.
Amen.
Yeah.
I mean, Time is limited. She lived her best life already. I've got kids.
Living my best life.
She might have more best life. Don't say she lives her best life already.
Well, I mean, we got to make a choice. She better keep sacrificing for me. Going and take that charge.
Yeah, I just thought that was crazy. I was like, Lord, look at them two in that. That's unfortunate for the mom. I mean, but I guess that's what she does. That's how she lives. I mean, when you think of people's mom, normally you'd be like, oh, the sweet mom, you know.
But I'm thinking, you
make us be hustlers.
That's what you say.
Oh,
you have all these resources. Why don't you try to do something else instead of scamming? I mean,
it's quick money.
And it's probably been very lucrative. If they said it was $2 million, it was probably $4 million.
Hey, Brandy, right?
Very. You can't make music money that fast.
All right, Danny, you're up. We pulling up to the man's job. Why are we pulling up to his job?
Okay, so we were having a conversation at work, because one of the coworkers,
Let me right there. Always having these deep conversations at work. It's like more conversation at work.
I mean,
like the girls' coffee house.
My boss said it today. He was like, I spend more time with you all than I do my family. So it's like we got a little crew, we got a little clique. Her man came up to the job and sat and waited on the steps for her. Well, let me say her children's father, because she wouldn't answer the phone. And so I just sat and thought, have you ladies ever pulled up to somebody's job before? One of your man's job, or ever come up to them and weren't answering the phone? You pull up to the man's job, anything?
No. Did he think something was going on at work?
She wouldn't answer the phone. So he said, I'll pull up.
She's at work.
Yeah, I'm at work.
I'm like,
she would answer any other day, on any other given day. So
that's too much.
Yeah.
And then you said sitting on the steps. Are you implying that he didn't drive up?
He drove. He got out his car and sat so you could see me.
No, that's too much. I would have went out the back door, went right on home. He's been missing me.
She went out the front door because he was out the back door.
Okay, I'm about to say I got time for that drama.
That's a red flag there, lady. How long they been dating? Do we know?
I would say, well, they have kids. The oldest is 5 and the other one is 4. So
she's been going through this crazy shit for a while. He's probably crazy.
Well,
crazy
I have to say, I pulled up to one of my ex-boyfriend's jobs before. And I did it so much that the manager came out and said, oh, no, not today. Not today. We ain't doing this today. Go down the street. I said, well, tell him come outside then. And I'll leave. I've done it.
See, the thing about it is, I will never tell that type of stuff here.
I did it.
I'm going to sit and look at you guys like this. Because I got some batshit crazy shit, which I was about to divulge.
Tell it.
I was about to divulge, and I was like, oh, shit, I'm not going to say it.
People don't know us.
Let me tell you something. Wait. Let me just tell you something real quick. Ryan don't even know. And it was something I did in the earlier days. And I was about to, and I was just like, let me just pull back. I'm just that type of person. I'm going to go take that shit to the grave. So, Deidre, when I'm dying and I'm laying in my bed, and I was like, I got something to tell you.
Tell me everything.
You better say, come on. And you better get ready. So you pull up a seat, because I need to unload it on somebody.
If you think your husband don't already know you crazy, he knows you crazy.
He don't know to the extent, and especially that stuff that was back in the day. Like, yeah, I'm just not going to divulge. And he don't watch these whole things anyway, so he ain't gonna see it.
That's what'll save us every time. They watching them clips. They ain't watching the whole.
So I got a story time. We'll name this person and I'll tell you who it is. But since we on here, we're going to name this person Pickle Nose. Mm-hmm. Okay? So Pickle Nose was supposed to pay my cell phone bill and he didn't. Pickle Nose was mad. So walked up to his job. Now, Pickle Nose worked at an auto body shop, so it's not like I'm working like walking.
Pickle Nose is go ahead.
Okay, but not everybody know who Pickle Nose is.
Where's that auto body?
So I would just go by the garage and say, "Tell Pickle Nose come out here." Pickle Nose thought it was cute that I popped up at the job, so I would keep doing it. You don't want to answer the phone. You don't want to pay the bill. I'm showing up to your job. I guess I had did it so much that the owner or the older man said, not today, not today. Take your ass on up the street. We ain't having this today.
You slowed down production.
I said, tell him come outside then. A Pickle Nose came outside and I got what I wanted. Now, mind you, ladies, I'm a woman of a certain age. This was I don't even think I was 21 yet. So this was way, 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 way years ago. But I want to know, have you ever pulled up to anybody's job? When anybody you've been messing with, your mate, your partner, have you ever pulled up to their job and act crazy because they wouldn't answer the phone or wouldn't get through to you? I had somebody, I was telling Shay a story of, I had somebody waiting outside the house for me one day on my way to work because I wouldn't answer the phone. And it was cold. You know how Philly mornings in the wintertime, it'd be freezing. Snot hanging down the nose. Had my big bagel with bacon and cheese and a strawberry milk waiting on me. When I came up, I mean, it was cold because you had been waiting out there since 5 a.m. But I just want to know, do you all do this? Please tell me. Comment down below. Have you ever put up to anybody's job? Let us just know.
Job or mama's house. Either
yeah. They own house. Let me know. Tell me your crazy girlfriends. We all girlfriends. We can let it out here.
Let us know. I've had people pop up on me places. Like I've come out of the hair salon and had like a note on my car. But I've never.
Okay. Next subject.
Dig out, always telling me.
So I do have one. It's for me. Is Cardi B and Offset? Y'all hear what they were going through?
Well, he said he was gonna
off himself. Yeah. Okay. Allegedly. So Offset, he's stalking and harassing and sending revenge porn to Cardi's new man. So he's harassing her and stalking her, but he's sending videos. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. Videos y'all want to take of them two having intercourse to the new dude, letting him know that, this is me and Cardi. So he was telling Cardi also that he was going to off himself. I guess if they don't get back together. So here, I can read the whole thing. It's from Yahoo. No, this is from People. So it said the conversation with Cardi, she claimed that her estranged husband had allegedly been stalking and harassing amid their divorce. The alarming messages apparently led Cardi to contact Offset's new girlfriend. So she says, this is in quotes, "This guy is upset that I sent his girlfriend text messages of him begging me, saying he was going to take away his life, saying he was going to take away my life, and he claimed, my life," Cardi claimed, because she wasn't getting back with him. Cardi also alleged that Offset had been harassing her rumored boyfriend. Mind you, he sent text messages to him of them two having intercourse, and she's been dealing with this for the last 2 months. I think he's crazy.
He's definitely crazy, but she's crazy too.
Exactly. Change your number.
Girlfriend, change your number, call the cops, restraining order. They're both playing games.
Exactly.
And they probably gonna get back together eventually.
Now you think she's playing games with him? Because it looks like she's trying to move on. But he's...
Why are you texting his girlfriend?
Because she texted the girlfriend saying, "Here's the text that he keeps sending me, telling him to leave me the fuck alone."
Why are you texting his girlfriend? How's that going to help in any way?
He wants me back. and he keeps bothering me. So
She don't
something's
care.
going on here. I'm letting you know.
The girlfriend don't care. You're not letting her know anything. Like, she already know you're still married to him. So
Offset got money. You can do what you want to me. I don't care. Some girls think like that. He has money. He can do what he wants to me. I'm not going anywhere. I've also seen when Cardi B also told her, "Get the fuck out of my house." And there was a video.
Oh yeah, I did see something.
I'm not leaving your house. She took a picture in the mirror of the house. I'm here in your house. I'm not leaving.
It was like I did see that she was taunting her. I think it went the other way around. Though. First, the girlfriend was like posting like I'm in your house or something, and you haven't been. But Cardi said she ain't been there for the last
6 months or a year or something like that. It was a while.
Yeah. I just think
if you're not playing games, you calling the cops, you getting restraining orders, you're done. I'm not going back and forth with you on the Instagram, on the text messages. It just makes no sense. And Cardi, you are too much. I be forgetting where you come from, but Cardi, you really are too much of a celebrity. You are a whole. You don't even have to make music. You are a celebrity.
But you haven't made music.
Cardi, you are her to these people. This is ridiculous. Let Offset play them games.
So y'all like Cardi B like that?
I don't. I can't stand her.
I was say I don't like her either.
Did you hear me say she is her to them?
Okay.
You are. Because at some point, it's going to start messing with your Sprite commercials. And you got to.
Right.
These games with you Offset.
I don't want to be mean. I can't say I don't like her, but she's not. I don't think she's my cup of tea. I do some music I listen to. I'll be like, oh, okay, but some not. And all the talk online and all that stuff like that. I just don't like that. That's not for me.
Whoever's writing her rhymes or her verses, whatever, they are tough. I do like her music, but
You don't write her own music?
She don't got no music. We talking about her features and her old music.
I don't know about that. But no, I'm saying I don't know if she's writing them.
Mm-hmm.
I would assume she's not. I don't know. Cardi, don't sue me. I don't have no money. I'm not Tasha K, allegedly.
Oh, I know. She will sue you somebody. Allegedly.
I don't know.
Don't sue me, Cardi. I might be over in the house with Offset and the girl too. Don't sue us.
You know, this show is just for entertainment.
I have a problem, and this is a topic for another day, but I have a problem with people that are not Black and attached to Black culture and try to act Black and say the N-word and stuff like that. I don't like stuff like that. So that's why let's
table that. Let's table that. I'm actually going to put that down or something because y'all know this weekend I went to a comedy show. So in front of me was some Hispanics. And I heard them saying niggas.
Aren't they niggas too?
They think they do. They do think they are.
No, but Brandy is a little correct because I think we had this conversation before.
Mm-hmm. I think the lower class niggas. We the upper class niggas.
No, we're the lowest class to everybody else, which that's what they say.
Mm-hmm.
But we ain't hardly no low class. But I think they're. And I'll look that up too. What are Puerto Ricans made of?
They're African.
African, and I thought they were American Indian.
Yeah, Indian, and it's three things.
Puerto Ricans.
Puerto Ricans
are made up of what?
Caucasian people will use the word for anybody who's brown. Mm-hmm. They not sitting there specifying. Oh, you a West Indies brown. You a Puerto Rico brown. Anybody brown, the Caucasian people will use that as a negative word.
Not for Asians, though.
Not for Asians. They're not brown. That's a beige.
Yellow.
It's a yellow, yeah. Gotta get the undertone.
What are Puerto Ricans made up of?
It said a whole bunch of stuff, so that's why I gotta look at it.
Okay, Google. What three things make up Puerto Ricans?
According to
when's our
Minority Rights
next?
Group, recent DNA sample studies have concluded that the three largest components of the Puerto Rican genetic profile are in fact indigenous Taino, European, and African, with an estimated 62% of the population having an indigenous.
Okay, she be going on in there.
Everybody got a little African in them. You gotta let the Dominicans use it too. They right next to Haiti. They got African in them.
I mean, growing up in Philadelphia, you know that Puerto Ricans is very present.
Yeah.
I've grown to like some Puerto Ricans. I mean, some of my best girlfriends back home are Puerto Ricans, and they will tell you I'm black. I'm black. They will tell you in Philadelphia. They will tell you they're black.
No, they won't. They hang up that Puerto Rican flag and
Yeah,
Puerto Rican
they love that they're Puerto Rican, but they love that they black too. I've had some people tell me that's who hipped me. She said, "Look it up. Puerto Ricans is mixed with African. I'm black." I said, "Okay, honey, excuse me."
Okay, I'll put that on the thing for our next podcast recording, which is on April 22nd. I think, guys. We're not going to do it next week. Yeah, we're not going to do next week. I forgot to tell you that. Isn't that spring break too? Don't your baby got off next week? Brandy?
He got off the week after Easter.
Oh, that's even better. Oh, they're smart. But yeah, so what would you rather do? Would you rather be off this week or the week he has off? We could do the week he has off.
I would do this week because you got me coming to Philly on Monday. So
okay. All right. So we'll clip that out. That was 57.
So next time we're gonna talk about what kind of niggas there are.
Yep, I put that in the thing.
I can't be posting that one. They're gonna have me back in the diversity and inclusion class at work. I'm already one step outside of the class, Mr. I'm saying.
53 minutes and 56 minutes. I'm cutting stuff out. Okay, back to it. What's our next thing? So we got Cardi B. Brandy, I put you on here, but now I think we talked about it. Well, the Rick Ross and that Brit picture. That was just something where she dated him back in the day or something. What was that? How long ago was that? You said what?
Start Googling. All types of stuff was coming up.
She's not with her husband now. No. She's with her husband now. So
yeah, that's her husband now.
No, I'm talking about Rick Ross, though. When was she with Ross?
No, you can tell from the picture. She was younger. Definitely younger.
Okay. Brandy, why don't you just go on with your wolves thing?
That was me.
These are with the wolves.
Just knew. Wait. We talk about the GOT wolves? They were in the GOT chair? So, all right. So we saw this video where some type of reporter, it's like a low level reporter, was on the streets asking people about what was it, like abortion? Pro-life. Or are they pro-life? Pro-life.
He was clearly pro-life.
She got a feisty little lady that says she was I think she was like pro-choice. And then she started talking about, I think the reporter baited to kill them because nobody's going to adopt them, or if they adopt them, they're abusing them, raping them, molestation. And I think the reporter was like, not all of them. Are you saying all of them are molested or being molested? And she was like, why are we talking about molestation? And she said, because you said it. And that's was it? She said, I don't know what she said, but that poor reporter got clocked. She got beat up.
Yeah.
Let's rewind the story just a tad bit. So this takes place in where?
New York?
Yes.
Oh, it was New York City. Yes.
What part of New York?
Oh, but if I have to guess, Brooklyn?
I want to say Bronx. Have you ever encountered anybody from the Bronx?
Yeah.
They are a different breed in the Bronx.
He's from.
Oh, excuse me.
Sorry for you, Deidre said.
The Bronx people are a different breed.
You're right, because one of his family members at the family reunion had corrected me really sharply when I asked her, "Oh, are you from the Bronx?"
That's a different breed. That's like Philadelphia Southwest, where you don't go to that part. You know it's different. They dress different. They talk different out there. People from the Bronx is a different breed. They're very nasty. They're very rude. Allegedly, the people
I'm
that
about to say we can't say all. We got
the
some.
people
We got a
that
lot of
I
New Yorkers.
encountered, which was a lot,
Okay.
was rude. And you know, Brooklyn and the Bronx, they always going at it.
So we think you think this lady's from the
She's from the Bronx. Oh, there we go.
Was heavy. She clearly had.
And
now,
that's why she got clocked. Because the Bronx people, they don't
play.
play. Cardi B's from the Bronx. Point. Enough said.
It just disappointed me because I felt like the girl had a very valid point, but I felt like she got so flustered that her only reaction was to punch you in your damn face.
Yeah.
Super violent. Like if she could have just articulated it, like we all agree with you, lady.
I don't.
You don't agree?
No.
She don't agree with them killing the people in the babies inside of the home.
She wasn't trying to say that. The lady was twisting her words. She was saying if women had a choice early on that weren't going to keep their children. Because
okay,
the children,
I agree with that. I don't agree with killing no damn kids. Don't put that on me.
No, you know what?
She was not Hitler in it. She was not doing that.
What I think is that, like I said, I think the reporter was baiting her. She was baiting her some because we don't know what happened in the beginning. I feel like I didn't see the full interview because she said, like you said that we should kill the blah blah. So I don't feel like we saw the full interview, and she only showed us what she wanted us to see. So I'm not quite sure what that lady of color said in the beginning.
The girl clearly was saying that this faux reporter did not understand the magnitude of having children. The faux reporter comes back and obviously you don't either. You're talking about killing kids and like the two had absolutely nothing to do with each other. And because she couldn't articulate well, she was an easy slip up.
All she had to do was say F you, like fuck you or something like that. Like she didn't have to put her hands on her. She could have just like, you know what, you're baiting me or you trying to spin my words, fuck you, go. Yeah. She said nope. I guess she being recorded and now you're gonna put me out here saying that shit.
I'm giving you a show. And now you're going to jail. Lady, you're going to jail.
But she asked for it. I ain't gonna lie. You asked for it. She definitely asked.
I will tell you, those pro-lifers are something else.
They are.
I mean, I do understand. I do love I love my kids that I have. I do understand where to a point where they're coming from, but I also understand that I like to have my damn choice. I don't want nobody to make up my mind for me. I want to be able to make my own choice. And I think they just don't get that.
They make it very black and white, and it's not a black and white issue. There are some circumstances where you should be allowed to terminate, and there are some things where people shouldn't be allowed to terminate. You willingly made this choice. There's no reason why you can't take care of this child. There should be a limit for how many times you can terminate too.
Well, you know what? I don't want to control women. We're already being controlled a lot. Speaking of what you're just saying right now, is I'm reading a book which is it's loosely based on reality. So one of the things in the book is the lady got raped. She was kidnapped. She was held for, I think, like 2 months in this man's house, where he raped her repeatedly. Sodomized her, everything. He did everything that you could imagine to this woman. Finally, she got out. She was safe. He was going to try to kill her, but I think they found her or she escaped prior because she needed to use the bathroom or something like that. 3 months later, she finds out she's pregnant. She decides to keep the baby. Everybody in her family and her friends are urging her not to keep this baby. You don't want any reminders. But what she says is that she was told, like she has some PCOS or something else, that she's not really able to have kids, and this is going to be a miracle baby. So she wants to keep the baby regardless of what happened. I reading the book, I totally disagree. I'm like, lady, don't have that baby, don't have that baby, don't have the baby. What would you guys do?
She's a
Or
good
what would
woman.
you let's not put you guys in that situation, but if you had a girlfriend, a good close girlfriend, and she asked you for your opinion on what she's doing, what would you say?
I mean, it's your. Go ahead, Brandy.
It's really hard because I'm a person who really, I could put myself in a situation. I'm a person who really wanted a child. I will probably strongly consider keeping a child, but I will be concerned about like re-traumatization. Like if I looked at this child, would it remind me of, and then I will be concerned about like diseases and disorders. Like I don't want any contact with this person or his family, but I think you have a right to kind of know, your kids should have a right to kind of know their history. Like that would be my only fear. If I did keep the baby, it would be very selfish. There would be no contact. It'd be a whole story made up. So I don't know.
So when the child got of age, would you tell them the truth?
No, because I'm not going to keep re-traumatizing myself telling story.
That's not right, but that's my opinion.
It's not.
I wouldn't
What would
do
you
it.
say?
I wouldn't keep a child. No way. I'm not going to do that to myself. That's too traumatizing. I mean,
But you
I don't
couldn't
care.
have another one day.
I don't care. I would adopt, surrogate. I'm not doing that because I just a constant reminder, and then I might just haul off and slap somebody one day. Slap you because you remind me of your father.
Well, let's just go for that. Like, okay, so that baby can be a reminder of, the traumatizing time you had. Also, the father's family may want to be in his life.
Not only that,
may want to sue you, take you to court to be able to be in this child's life. Like all of that. This didn't come up in the book yet, but I was thinking like all those thoughts were in my mind. Like, oh my gosh, so you had this baby.
Okay, no, I'm not having a baby because the father will have rights.
And the genes.
The father is incarcerated. They did find the father. The father's incarcerated. I don't know how long he's going to be incarcerated, but let's just say the father's out of the picture.
The grandparents.
You still had a whole family. And I'm just like, yeah.
And they might have some crazy genes mixed up in your child.
You know they do.
You already
don't think I've let my baby come visit y'all? No.
These genes is crazy. So no.
All right, D, let's go and talk about your wolves.
Okay, now y'all know I'm a big scientist buff. Well, I like science.
Okay.
So let me get these wolves. I'm not going to read it all. But it says, oh my God, where did my story go? I skipped over it. Scientists have now created these two, I think it's three, because it's two boys and a girl. I got to get the other one's name. Two dire wolf puppies. The dire wolf was extinct over 10,000 years ago. And these scientists now, I guess they said this. Do you all watch Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
These are somebody I don't know, was it maybe a Game of Thrones fanatic?
Yes,
and recreated these wolves for that. And their names is Romulus and Remus.
Oh yeah, I think wasn't there one
Remus? I think there were Romulus and Remus on the show.
So
or there's Romulus and Remus or something.
They created these wolves that were extinct from DNA, and they had the gray wolves carry them. So yeah, they're officially back. A biotech company in Texas has successfully revived the dire wolves using DNA from fossils from over 13,000 years ago. The result is 3 living pups named Romulus, Remus, and Callis. I'm probably pronouncing these names wrong. I'm probably jacking them up. They were born via domestic dog surrogates and are now being raised in a secure place. So, what do y'all think about this?
As you can see, we're a very diverse podcast.
Different likes, and Deidre likes her science. Yeah, I thought it was interesting though. Yeah. And you said that someone was a Game of Thrones fan.
I'm assuming,
Did
allegedly,
this?
I don't know.
Okay.
Because why would you pick this
Okay.
species out of all the species you could bring back?
Yeah. Well, there's a lot, like you said, it probably is because there's a lot of people that love the Game of Thrones. So I can see somebody saying, "Oh yeah."
I seen that next they want to try to bring back the mammoth, the woolly mammoth. So, I mean, I read the comments of these things, and
Yeah.
I just want to know what you all's thoughts are.
So
Oh, so you went at Jurassic Park walking around the world?
no, I don't. They need to be in some kind of environment where they are
Jurassic
monitored
Park was an
and
environment they broke free.
okay. Um, yeah, I don't know. I just want to. Did y'all see the Laura LaRosa thing I sent y'all today
I
about
watched
her?
it. Yeah.
She booked her way into breakfast. I was like, that's what us women need to do. I love that. Even though I did watch her first episode, and she
Dry.
was going to it. She's known for having the facts, but I don't know how well she's known for being fun. She might need somebody else on the couch with her so they can banter back and forth. I'll see how it goes because I do like listening to her with her facts and stuff. But yeah, it wasn't the best.
I know.
She says she lives in Delaware. And that was her apartment in Delaware that she does her podcast from. So I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I hope it gets better.
Sometimes
y'all
what we
know that?
think we want is not necessarily what we need.
Right,
Mhm.
right. Pop the balloon.
Live on
Now
Netflix
wait a
coming.
minute. Is somebody still on this lady's show?
She sold it to him. I read the whole thing.
Okay, now I was going to ask
She
y'all about
sold
that.
it. Well, not her. Her and her husband sold it to Netflix, so Netflix bought it, and she still will continue to do her show on YouTube. But now they'll just have a Pop the Balloon on Netflix live every Thursday at 8. I'll watch tomorrow, see how it is.
I want to ask y'all about that. So what are you
I
all
don't think
watching?
they're going to top hers.
Huh?
I don't think they're going to top her little ghetto show.
No.
I will definitely keep that one.
No. We like a hood. It's
we
good.
definitely
It's
like
good
that
hood.
one.
We like some good hood stuff. Netflix. So if you can make it hood, maybe we'll be in.
Did y'all see Pop the Balloon, the drug dealer?
The
No.
one he was like, I would definitely take you out on a date, and I would bring the double R, and da-da-da-da. Which one?
It was addicts, and the dealer was coming in the corner store, and if you wouldn't buy from him, you had to pop the balloon. I cracked up laughing at this.
No.
And they said, why did you pop the balloon? He said, because last time his bag was short. It wasn't enough stuff in there. And I just died laughing. I thought that was hilarious.
No, I didn't see it.
It was so funny.
They pulling these people straight off the street. Netflix ain't pulling people straight off the street.
No, they can't.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
So what are you all watching on Netflix currently? Anybody watching any good things on Netflix or any other sites?
I'm watching the Apple show still with the black guy.
Dope Thief.
Yeah, I'm watching that. I gotta watch the finale of what I told y'all last week, the Cookie Show, HBO.
The Willows, Some of the Flowers, White Lily,
Lotus.
I knew it was
Lotus, White Lotus. White Lotus. So don't nobody say anything. Every time I click on something, I see something about White Lotus, I'm like, oh shit. I think I found out who died, but I hope I didn't. I tried to watch it last night, but my partner fell asleep. So I said, okay, I guess I gotta turn it off. So maybe Friday I'll watch it. What else am I watching? I'm watching Yellowstone.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched Yellowstone over the years, and I was all caught up until I was waiting for the second season of the fifth second season of the fifth season. The second portion of the fifth season. Which,
They only have 3 seasons. See, 3 seasons.
they have 5.
Oh yes, no.
Oh, you're talking about Yellow Jackets, D. You're watching
Lord,
Yellowstone.
help me. Sorry.
Listen, Yellowstone is my show. I am the daughter in my head.
I was start watching Yellowstone. I need something
It
to
is
watch.
good.
So what I like I said, I was waiting for the second portion of the fifth season, but then I was like, let me just watch it all over since I have to watch it all together. So now, I think I'm on the 3rd episode, which I've seen it all, but I'm just trying to refresh myself so I can watch it all fully through.
What about you, Brandy? Oh, I'm
yeah.
sorry. Let me cut you off.
No, go ahead.
What am I watching? I'm watching The Pit. I think we may have maybe just one more episode left. I love The Pit.
Oh, I do too.
It's just every episode is like action packed, a lot of drama.
I couldn't get through it.
You can't get through it.
And they said they said the end people love The Pit. I guess I'm not in because I didn't really like it.
The end people? What do you mean the end people?
Like the people that are like cool. That's their show.
You said the niggas love The Pit. Like that.
So I guess I'm not cool.
You're one of those people that just want to pick. You can watch any episode and just be amused. You don't have to watch all of them. There's literally.
Ryan comes in the room and he stopped and he sit down on the bed. I mean, it's a good show.
It had me in the chokehold.
I am one of those people that's also like got a sick stomach. I can't see any blood or people cutting up. Like, I don't like that. Even at work, when they doing that type of stuff, I exit the room. I don't like that.
Brandy, was the Pit show the lady having a baby?
The baby that died?
A black lady had a baby on a Pit, and she had 2 gay husbands. Oh no!
Yes, and she almost died.
That right there, I couldn't watch. I can't watch women having babies. I didn't have babies. I can't watch it. I was like,
In one episode, a black lady will have babies with a gay couple. The black doctor will lose her baby. It'll be a drug overdose. It's like an emotional roller coaster.
I watched up to the 4th episode just because I'm like, I gotta be in person, but I just couldn't. I couldn't get it.
That Deidre, was that some kind of article that you're the in person? If you watch it, I just happened to fall onto it.
I think like the TikTok said, if you're not watching this, you're not cool.
Okay, TikTok. And then on the same vein, I actually watched the whole show. I love television. I love books. I watched the whole season of Pulse. Pulse is a new hospital show on.
I've seen that.
Yes. I just started watching it yesterday.
And I feel like people are not going to give it a chance because I've been hearing people like pit it up against The Pit. And it's 2 very different type of shows.
It's hard to get into. I watched the first episode yesterday and I was just like, am I going to continue this? Because I think it's just like a little slow. Because I like all those hospital ones. What's the other one? It's on Peacock now.
The Resident?
I think I watched it originally on Netflix. It was the best fucking show I've ever watched. Like
Was the doctor crazy?
It's a hospital show. No, it's not. Where the guy said, how can I help? The top surgeon. That was his line. The whole time. How can I help? How can I help? And if you didn't watch it, Brandy, you should be happy because I'm about to put you on to something good. The hospital show where the head doctor would always say, how can I help? Amsterdam.
Never heard of it.
Oh, I watched New Amsterdam. I did watch New Amsterdam.
Oh my God, I love this. Did you try to watch that? You might like that. Try to watch that. It's on Peacock. It was on Netflix. It's on a lot of different ones. Yeah. Try to watch that, Deidre. You might like that. I loved it.
And the Pulse, if you're one of those people that are looking for like the people to have like relationships, it's all about this one relationship that had gone on that is like influencing the trajectory of a couple of people's careers. It's pretty good. What else am I watching? I watched this show on Prime that I thought was good. It's called 9 Bodies in a Mexican Morgue. It is good. It's good up until the very last episode. And I think it's really an MGM show. But it has the guy from Will and Grace. Like, I'll watch things based on my people. It has Will from Will and Grace. Basically, these people are flying from a resort in a little mini plane. They're flying to another small part of Mexico. Plane crashes. And they are trying to figure their way out of there. And there is no way out of there because there's drugs on the plane. And it's like a clue thing. One of the passengers is the person who smuggled.
I love this. Let me get this.
And who is killing the people.
You said 9 bodies. I'm gonna text that to me.
9 bodies in a Mexican morgue.
I like stuff like that.
Who you think is killing the people is not gonna be killing the people. It's one of the ones we gotta figure it out. Now, which one of y'all said something about the residents? Because I did try to watch the first episode. Deidre, was that you?
Yes, with the detective.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm on the first episode. It was kind of slow.
I didn't like it. I watched the first 3. I just couldn't get.
I love Crazy Eyes. She's funny.
I do too. I just couldn't get into it.
So
I know, I'm really tired.
I'm watching this show, and I hate that Netflix does this, which is irritating. They're now like dropping one episode a week.
I had time for that.
But I know what you watching.
The Millionaire.
Yes.
I really like that.
Yes. I'm kind of watching it here and there. My husband's watching it, so I like when he has it on. I'm sitting down sometimes and watching it, and he's like, "Damn it!" I'm like, "Well, let's watch the next episode." Well, damn it, it's Netflix. They dropping it at like 3 at a time, and then 2 at a time. Like it's like weird. Yeah. So
what is it about? Because I see it on here. It's reality.
Mm-hmm. So one is a couple of people, maybe 12 people, and they all have cases, and they randomly pick who has the money in their case, and they have special assignments that they have to complete to get stuff to win like advantages. But you gotta try to guess who has the $1 million, and it randomly switches from the box, so that's never the same person.
Okay.
And the last one standing, huh?
I'm watching the 50 Cent show right now.
Yeah, what show?
Raising Kanan.
Okay.
Is for those of you who watch that.
So let's talk about that. Is that a good show?
I couldn't get
I really
into
like it.
What would you rate it?
I would rate it like an 8.
Okay.
It's definitely better than the newer season of Ghost with the little boy with Tyreek St. Patrick.
That came out?
No, I said it's better than those. It's better than those, I think.
I try to watch it.
Power Book Ghost?
Yeah.
No, ma'am.
Power Book Ghost is so phony. It's so fake. They kill people. They get away with it.
No, ma'am.
You both watched Raising Kanan and Power Book?
Yes.
And did you think the other one, Power Book, is better than Raising Kanan?
Now,
okay, I'm going to check them out.
I only probably watched 4 episodes of Raising Kanan because I couldn't get into it.
Okay, I like Raising Kanan. And what are we on? Are we on season 3 or season 2?
It has to be 3.
On season 4, you don't know nothing about Raising Kanan.
It was boring.
You didn't get the storyline.
And I tried to watch the Tommy Show. I don't know what that's called. The Force.
I watched that.
The Force.
It got canceled.
I would rather watch The Force than that.
No, The Force, no. Raising Kanan is really good. It's a slower storyline. It builds. There's not a lot of killing.
Real slow.
But it's good because it's a family. It's the mom is the head of the drug ring. Is Kanan 50 Cent? I can't even remember who it's supposed to be about.
Yes.
And Kanan, I think it's 50 Cent. It's really, I like it.
All right, so we switched on shows, but I want to quick tell y'all about the tariffs. Now, we know I had written all my things up about the tariffs, and now that he done took away the tariffs, he's put them on pause for 90 days.
When?
I sent you the thing I sent you the thing today about 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock.
I've seen it.
The administration had put the tariffs on hold for 90 days, except for China, and they put China at 150% tariffs. Most of our shit come from China. So why would we? I feel like that is going to affect us and hit us hard. But actually, I watched The Economist 2 days ago I watched this black economist who was on one of my podcasts, and he talked about even if the little tariffs that we had put on Mexico and Canada, for even if we did it for just a month and we rolled them back, we are still going to suffer next year and the year after. That little bit of time will affect us very hard, meaning Americans, because we make nothing here. All of our goods and stuff are imported from these different countries. And our administration is trying to make it like we hold all the goods and we are the ones that are importing stuff over to different countries, which is not the case.
It isn't.
So he does this black economist I watch, and I would like to say his name, and maybe I'll put it in the notes on screen here for if somebody wants to know. But he said he does see us going into a recession in a couple of years. He does see America.
And this is about he's ruining relationships on purpose while strengthening other ones. This is how he got them voters. He told them he was going to shut these exports down. He was going to make America great. We was going to have factories over. One of the comedians was joking. Who was it? Was it what's the funny black comedian everybody liked that left and went to Africa and came back? Had to break down.
No, that's Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle, he did a whole comedy set. He was talking about like how it would take us 10 weeks to make a phone that they make it in 5 days, and how we're not like Americans are too lazy. We want jobs, but ain't nobody going to work in no factory.
No, nobody wants no labor.
Making no factories.
She wants no labor jobs like that. You know, they got these underage child labor shit all over in these other countries where they're paying them $1 or maybe pennies to make this stuff. Well, you can't bring that over to America. Ain't nobody gonna sign up for that shit. No homeless people ain't even gonna sign up for that shit.
They can go lay in the grass. And if we do start doing, it's going to be automated. It's going to be bots. We just saw that with the docks, how they were trying to automate the docks, and they went on strike. I don't know, but wait, and this China thing, because earlier this week he banned all U.S. personnel that lived in China from having relationships with Chinese people.
I wish he stopped pissing the Chinese people off, because I like Chinese people. I ain't gonna lie.
Child, they can't have sexual or romantic relationships. If you are already married, you can apply for a waiver.
I did hear that, Brandy. I did hear that. Yes, I was like, but I didn't know it was. I didn't know it was over in China. I thought it was something in the government that they were trying to say something was going on. But I was looking at the stats. So now Gucci's going up 25%.
Gucci. You said Gucci.
Gucci, Balenciaga, and Bottega, 25%. They have Chanel at 17%.
Chanel always goes up.
This is from Yahoo analyst. Prada, 16%. Hermes, 17%. It goes on and on. This is all your designers.
What's American made? What brand is American? Is Levi's? What is an American made brand?
That's a great question. What's made in America?
Is Ford's made in America?
I think it used to be. But you know, let me say this, because the economist also said that the things that are made in America is made in America, but the parts are coming from China. So it's nothing that is fully made in America.
So there's no way around this.
So Levi's, you did say that. Buck Mason, American Giant, Red Wing Shoes.
Okay.
KitchenAid. Lodge Cast Iron Cookware. high-tech industrial products, aircraft. The U.S. is a major manufacturer of aircraft and aerospace technology.
See, that's why they
Okay.
falling out the sky. We need to be
Yeah,
getting that trying to do.
Weapons. The U.S. is a major producer of weapons and military equipment. Musical equipment. Some musical equipment like Moog, M-O-O-G synthesizers, Gibson guitars, Steinway pianos. These are fancy ass shit. What about the regular stuff that us people need in our household?
Oh,
We got crayons, Crayola.
okay.
We got Post-it notes. We could get our crayons and write on our Post-it notes. The Zippo lighters. I don't know.
So basically, if you need a cell phone, get it now while the hold is still on.
Listen,
I'm thinking like
speaking of
car.
that, I've been looking to buy a house. I've been searching really hard the last 2 weeks because I feel like something's coming.
Child, is it even any programs to buy houses anymore?
No, they said it's a good time. I was watching the news.
Interest rates wise.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah, because things are going to get worse.
I had one fun thing I wanted to show y'all. Did y'all see the Billboard Awards for the not the Billboard Awards, but the Billboard The Billboard ranks the top best female rappers of all time.
That's some bullshit.
Y'all see this? All right, y'all ready?
Go ahead.
You didn't see this,
I should
Brandy?
see y'all this too.
I don't know if I saw this.
Go ahead.
But these lists is always garbage.
You saw it, D? So we got number one. Now I'm gonna start at 25. We got 25. I don't even know this person. Tell me who this is. Tierra Whack.
Don't know her. She's whack. It's like, I don't know, Tara, you might be good.
24 is Doechii.
My girl.
23 is Gangsta Boo.
Rest in peace.
22 is Lady of Rage.
I like Rage.
How about Saturday? Lady of Rage was on the stage. She was one of the openers. I rock tough with something with my Afro puff.
Gangsta Boo and Lady of Rage. How many songs do they have that people know?
Gangsta Boo passed away. Gangsta Boo.
Oh, okay. Lady of Rage only sung one song, but I was like, oh, what's your bad stuff?
I like Gangsta Boo because she's with Juicy. What's them people? It's down south people. Juicy J.
Juicy J?
Yeah. She's their female of that label.
We got 21 Glorilla, 20 Moni Love, 19 Lotto, 18 Remy Ma, 17 Rhapsody, 16 Doja Cat, 15 Megan Thee Stallion, 14 Left Eye, 13 Trina, 12 Da Brat, 11 Cardi B, 10 Foxy Brown, 9 Eve, 8 Roxanne Shante, 7 Salt and Pepper, 6 MC Light, 5 Queen Latifah, 4 Little Kim. Brandy, can you guess who's 3, 2, 1?
Lauryn Hill.
It's 3.
Is she not even a rapper?
16 is list.
Wait, who else? No, is she always on the top of the? She be on all the lists. She on every last one. R&B. Who else didn't you say?
Come on, this is easy. You should know.
You said Little Kim.
I think one is easy. The other one I can easily forget.
No, she should be able to guess one more.
Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. You said MC Light.
So right with the Cardi, you were on it. The Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion in their era. Who did I not say? This is number one.
Someone. Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion. You said Glorilla. What's a Sexy Red?
She's not on this list.
Who else is with them? I don't know. Tell me.
We should get her picture. She's actually on the pit.
Nicki
Nicki
Minaj.
Minaj.
Oh, Nicki. Oh, yeah.
She's #1, and #2 is Missy Elliott.
Okay. I can give
Yeah.
Missy Elliott and Nicki Minaj in the top 5. I hate that they do women because there's just not enough.
Number one, how can you say Salt and Pepper is they're individuals. They should not be Salt and Pepper.
You gotta bring it up?
Yes.
No, I don't. But it'd be weird if they say Salt and Pepper because they never made individual songs.
Okay. And JT's not on the list. Y'all know I'm mad about that.
The City Girl's not on there at all.
Yeah. I don't know what the criteria is, because if you was talking about flow, I would definitely put Doechii up higher.
Definitely.
I love her flow.
I don't know what like you said, what the criteria is, but it's the Billboard ranks the best film. And I don't even know, like, I feel like they're all different eras. So I think it has to be broken up by eras. Remember, we were going to do our car list because we couldn't come up with our own list because of different eras. I think the eras we definitely have to separate it by the eras. Because there's some great people from the 90s, great people from the 2000s, great people from now, like right now. Like, so
and I don't think that Left 5 was all that great of a rapper. Now, God rest your soul, but
yeah, that's why they shouldn't be separated from girls and boys. It should just be like rappers, because some of these people I wouldn't even have on the list.
I think they have to, because I think most, like, if everybody voted, it will always be male dominated. So I think they should separate it so we can get some clout from the women.
Because people who can really rap. Missy is always going to be somewhere up higher. Nicki Minaj, Doechie's lyric. If you're really going on rap talent, lyrics, flow, some of them just stand up. Others are no.
What you're saying, but I don't think they would be recognized like they should be. Because I remember last year, was it last year or the year before, where they put out that list? Everybody was talking about it. It was only men on there, and it didn't say male rappers, but I thought it was like the best rappers of all time, and it was like a whole debate. I remember people were debating online for like a long time of who was.
Like, I don't even think Lil' Kim is the best. She's a good performer.
She's an icon. Yeah, she's an icon.
No, I like a little Kim rap, but that was for her ever. When she was.
Well, we want to say era. Technically, we should say she should have been #1
in her era.
Mm-hmm.
Cause she ain't rapping now. I'm not buying that now.
Was it 3? Well known.
It was Eve. It was, what's that girl with the rough voice?
And Eve was a baby. She was a little pit bull.
No, what's the one? Rod Digger.
Oh, not her, yeah. But I think she's forgettable.
Yeah, she asked what rappers was in her range. Yeah. You got Rod Digger, you got Eve. What's that girl? Vita from
See, these people said Vita wouldn't even be on my list looking on lollipops. No, Vita.
Ask me who was in the era. I'm telling you. Charlie Baltimore.
People out the list.
Supersonic. What's those girls at?
So, Lil' Kim was that girl back in the 90s.
Oh, she was.
She was that girl, but lyrically,
she was that girl. Biggie was writing her stuff.
Doechii killing all of them.
I will agree with that.
Her lyrics was there. She was it back then.
Yeah.
Roxanne Shante was it back then.
Yeah.
Girl, I could have been a rapper. My name is Brittany. My butt is small. Like, anybody was a rapper back then. Like, what?
Roxanne Shante.
No, Roxanne Shante ate the men up. She ate the men up.
Yes. Let me sing you some bars. That's why she got her own little movie, because she was doing it.
Roxanne Shante ate the men up. She was the only female going against these men, and her bars and her lyrics was eating the men up back then.
Oh my goodness.
And who Tierra Whack is, and who she paid to get on this damn list, because I don't know who that is. Tierra Whack.
What 17-year-old Caucasian men they got right in this list? 17 to 23. In Converse and dirty jeans.
You're right. I can't say it's 17 because they might not know the other ones, but what white man they got writing this?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And why y'all leave JT off the list? Because JT is up there.
And then Lauren Hill be on every list. Lauren can't be in every
Sure does.
story.
Sure, Lauren Hill, but like that. Like, let's stop it.
Yeah, on
I
the
mean,
top of the
you're going to say Lauren Hill. Might as well say Erykah Badu. Because when Erykah Badu starts spitting that, she can spit.
Yeah. They be doing too much with these lists. So I'm going to ask y'all a question. I'm going to tell y'all a story. So Mark Lamont Hill is on my favorite podcast now. They put a little culture and a little...
He's on there for, like, now for real?
And he fits right in.
All right, so let's give him a shout out because he's a Philly dude. Okay.
Yes.
Send me a link in our group chat.
to...
Send me a link so I can start watching.
Yes, I'll send you a link.
Oh, you want to watch? But you want to watch Joe Bud?
Joe Button? I'll try.
That's who
I'll
he
try it out a little bit.
Joe Biden, watch it. Joe Biden is like your girlfriend. He's like a girl. He's crazy.
Joe Budden's okay. I watch him once in a while. Yeah, I do watch him once in a while.
I don't like how he did his baby mother. But, well, let's go. Santana.
Oh, Santana. Sin?
Yeah, that's horrible. I really like Sin, but go ahead.
This is a question.
The podcast is good, though, because it's not, it used to be like very hip-hop music based. Now they just be on there talking about anything. So Mark Lamont Hill is on there, and he told a story where he found out that he has a child. He had a child when the child was 18. I know, right? He didn't raise the child. He said the little girl, young woman came into Uncle Bobby's. He was there one day. He said in like 2018, she came in and she was like, I got to tell you something. And they stepped to the side and she's like, my mom told me that you were my dad. She told me 2 years ago. She told me not to tell you or my other dad and to keep it a secret. So he said they went to the Walmart. They did the test, came back positive. This was his daughter. Mm-hmm. So apparently the person, the man that the mom married, they weren't married anymore, so it wasn't like a big blow up. But the man that the mom married was a drug dealer. So he's like, I think she picked him because his trajectory was better at the time. You know, he was working for, when they were together, he was only early 20s, you know, no doctorate or anything yet. So he just thinks that she chose the person, you know, who will better be able to carry financially. So I couldn't ask y'all that question because we couldn't have secret children that we don't know about. But what if you found out, oh no, let me say, not if you found out your spouse. What if you found out your child wasn't your child?
Wait, like they switch my baby?
Like switch at birth.
I would be devastated. I would still love my babies though, because I raised them. I mean, they are my babies. But now I gotta find my child.
Now you gotta
find my child.
I'm gonna put myself as the man. And
okay.
I'd be going to jail.
You would be mad at the mom?
Yes.
You ready to go?
Because why would you keep that from me?
Yeah. And he said he asked her like multiple times because they was dating, but they had kind of ended, and then the new guy was coming picking up, and he said he asked her like 3 times, and she was like, and stop asking me.
And that's my problem with liars, because most of the time when you're honest, people can. I don't know. I respect honesty. Okay, I might not like it, but I respect that you was honest with me and let me be free to make my decision if I'm still gonna mess with you. Because even if it's not my child, I still might raise it like my own. But that's something that I feel like I have a right to know.
Mama said she needed them bills paid.
If a real man's gonna step up and pay the bills, how many people is paying rent a pop right now?
That's true. That's true.
At the time, Mark was in school.
Mark was, yeah, he Mm-hmm.
Mark was
You
in
said they were
school.
like 20-ish, 21?
He was an intellect. So he was trying to get his degrees.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very smart guy.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to get his degrees. But she need, like Brandy said, she need her bills paid. So she had to say, look, this is your
I
baby.
He
get
said
that,
they were
but
both
there's plenty of
telemarketers.
females out here that have 5 to 6 kids that men is taking care of.
So D, if you were in her position, you have 2 men.
I wouldn't do that because I wouldn't want it done to me.
Yeah.
And I'm a firm believer in karma. That will come back. I wouldn't do that. I'll be honest, because if you can get so much. In my opinion, you can get so much more when you be honest.
Yeah.
Listen, I thought it was yours, but it might not be yours. We can take a paternity test. I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna do it good for you. I'm gonna twerk this ass on Sunday. Cook dinner. It's plenty of people out here, men that take care of children. It's not theirs.
Okay, that's cute and all.
But we need to.
But when you're in your 20s and you need your shit paid, you're gonna do. I can't say you, but I'm gonna do what's best for my household.
Yeah.
If I gotta say that nigga is my baby's father, I'm gonna do it.
So,
because I need in my 20s. That's what I'm gonna do. In your 20s, we all family here. That's what I'm gonna tell you to do. Deidre, you better tell that motherfucker that that's your kid, and don't you tell the real father, because you ain't with the real father anyway.
I can kind of see that when you're younger. I can kind of see that.
And maybe she didn't know without a shadow of a doubt whose child it was. Because maybe they must have been crossing hairs because the dad took it and ran with it. He didn't question it. So they must have been intertwined. So maybe she didn't know. But after that baby got a little, about 2 years old, she knew who baby that was.
The mannerisms.
Baby just solely look like her. Save the baby just all like.
Mark said the girl came in and his brother was. Y'all gotta watch the show because Mark is really funny. He said his brother was working at the bookstore. And he was like, "Oh, I think I got another niece." As soon as the girl came in, without even knowing what the conversation was going to be. So she must look just like Mark. And then he has another daughter that's like a year behind. Mm-hmm. Look at your Deidre.
I was trying to give y'all an example of people that take care of other people's kids. But these is like celebrities. So, of course, it's going to be with a celebrity.
And then Mark had me dying because he was saying, like, yeah, I don't know what, because he was saying they lived in poverty, like they lived in Kensington for a while. Try to bit spill the beans. So Booty your daddy. Let's go find him.
Right.
I might can't save myself, but I can save you.
So wait, so you say after the baby was born, she left the drug dealer and they were living in poverty?
No, they actually got married and had another baby. Now, I don't know how long the marriage lasts because Mark said he got 10 kids.
Mark got 10 kids?
No, not Mark. His daughter's dad.
Okay.
He has 10 kids. So I don't know how long this goes with the lifestyle. I don't know how long their marriage lasted. But during the course of their life, she lived in Kensington. She didn't do well in high school because she wasn't going, blah, blah, blah. So at some point, I told my baby boo, let me get you up out of here. I'll get my baby up out of the trenches.
Yeah, I know.
She was going to keep that.
The last thing I wanted to mention is the TikTok DMs, guys. Don't be DMing us with no dick pics, okay?
And if you do, we're going to blast that ass.
Cute. Yes, right. That's not cute, and it's not sexy. Women don't like to see. Well, us women don't want to see your stuff.
Where's that thumbs up button?
We all are taken as well. So you can stop saying, "Hey girl, you're gorgeous, you're pretty. Where you from?" It's 3 of us too. You say, "Hey girl," it's 3 of us. And all 3 of us, well, 2 of us are married. The other one's shacked up. We don't need you guys.
And if you watch the podcast, you would know where we were from.
Now, as
Right.
usual, I don't agree with them. All engagement is good engagement. If you're going to send a dick pic, we're going to need you to watch us on Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And like all the videos. And then we will accept the dick pic. Thank you.
Look. I only want the engagement in the comments. I don't want you to DM me in the engagement. Do you want to talk to me in the comments? I'll talk to you back in the comments. But don't be sending me in the DM because I'm just going to delete it in the DM. That's all.
All right. Just one thing. Are y'all going to go see that new black horror film?
They said it's good.
I can't wait. I got me a sitter and everything. I cannot wait.
It looks good.
Let me tell you something. I didn't hear words you guys just said. What's good?
The new Sinners. The new movie Sinners. I asked were you all going to go see that.
Oh, wait. Who watches The Handmaid's Tale? Nobody?
The season finale, right? Last season?
No, it just came out today or yesterday. The next season.
This is the last one, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Round.
Yeah, I think we all need to see Sinners.
Oh my God, I cannot wait.
Cast.
In Sinners, I remember seeing it.
Michael, is it B?
Oh, B. Jordan.
Okay,
Yes.
B.
Okay, that's all you had to say.
Was Samuel L. Jackson in it?
No.
You sure? Is he supposed to be in all them types of movies?
There's an older black man that is very prominent in movies. I don't know his name.
I thought the same also somebody else I recognize in there.
Is that Morgan Freeman?
No. He played a lot. I think he was the dad in Crooklyn.
Don Cheadle?
No, the dad in Crooklyn.
Is that Crooklyn?
I don't even think I saw
Crooklyn. Delroy Lindo.
Yes.
Bullheaded man.
The lawyer.
Mm-hmm. This looks like
Let's talk about Kentucky real quick. So we're going to Kentucky. Okay, are we done with our show?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody make sure you go watch that Sinners. We got to get these black cells up.
Okay, and make sure you also buy your ticket for the line dancing party. We will be on April 26th. We're going to have a good time. You're going to watch us dance.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And actually, Brady and I, we're going to have to do the cowgirl dance. Because it's not on the list for the instructor. I like them girls and those.
I was wondering where it was at.
I like them girls.
I think we're going to have to add the Morgan Wallen too, because I didn't got that today.
Guess I'm going to have to try to figure that out too.
And you know when we go to Kentucky, they definitely going to be doing that Morgan Wallen down there.
Well, that's what I want to talk about. All right, so we're going to stop right here because thank you for watching. And see you next week.
Kids do.
Bye.
I don't know what that means. That looks like an L.
It's love. It's all love here.
Oh, all love.
I guess I'm making that up.
Thank you for joining us on The Experience. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.